particularly because he was commissioned for the coronation suite. Keep in mind, the United Kingdom is very much WASP, white Anglo-Saxon Protestant, but Elgar is a Catholic.
Right.
He is a Roman Catholic, and in that sense, a misfit.
Yeah, and these pieces get attached to their composer's reputation, and Tchaikovsky didn't care for the 1812 overture. It's like, oh, you know, all you ever hear about him is 1812 overture. Yeah, it's very interesting. So I'm not a saxophone, and so the piece of Mingus that I'm going to be playing is only the best I can do to try to imitate John Handy, the great sax player on the Mingus recording. Anyway, Mingus wrote this piece, also extremely interesting, in 1959, which was considered to be his big comeback year. He had been hospitalized in Bellevue Hospital the year before, never having seen the insides of a psychiatric hospital. It changed him into, he ran out of there screaming. So, you know, I'm fine, I'm well. No problem. So he had this huge bounce back from having, you know, seen what it's like to really be in these situations, in these hospitals, yes, institutions, and then so he kind of instantly he went into sort of, you know, incredible manic overdrive. But he did have a fantastic year in 1959. 3 studio recordings, put together the best big band he'd ever had, a lot of touring, a lot of original compositions, and of course his brand new girlfriend, Diane Dornick. So she was there by his side, and so there was all that enthusiasm and joy and recovery and happiness going on. At the same time, he heard that his good friend Lester Young had died of alcoholism after returning to the States after a tour, and he basically didn't eat anything and drank himself to death. And so his friends were trying to help him and so on, but he was beyond help. So he died, and Mingus was devastated. And so Mingus reacted creatively. He reacted musically and artistically to the hurt and the loss of his friend Lester Young, and he immediately sat down and he wrote this composition, which is Goodbye Pork Pie Hat, because Lester Young wore one of those characteristic pork pie hats. So I'll try to swing and sound like a saxophone.